Hello, everybody, and welcome to San Diego Studio. We are live from here for another Push the Button stream.
Let's go.
It's right there. We have it. We just need to push it. But we'll wait. We will wait. But we are joined today. I am Ashley, joined by Carson and Andrew. How are y'all doing today?
We're good. We're running it back.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty fine today. To say so myself.
Feeling a little fine.
I'm feeling retro fine.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay. Retro fine. I'm feeling 2023 fine.
Okay. There's no wrong answer to that.
There's no wrong answer. No, not at all. Today, Season 5 will be dropping around noon today. Push the button stream. But, of course, before we get started, the World Series just concluded the other night. Huge congratulations to the Texas Rangers. Incredible season. World Series content to be coming next week, so look out for that. Today is all about Season 5 finest is what you're going to find here. And to address the elephant in the room, Retro Finest, 2023 Finest, yes, it's in Team Affinity, but it's all over MLB The Show. Play where you want to play, and you will find Finest. You see it here on the screen right now, some of those Retro Finest guys that we'll dive into in just one moment. But, of course, Season 4 coming to an end. Carson, Andrew, what did you enjoy about Season 4?
Gosh, there was so much to enjoy. I just really liked some of those postseason cards that were coming out. I mean, each division or each series you were just coming in getting like a new 99 that you could just earn and keep playing with. It's great.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was a big fan of Career Tribute. 99 Matt Carpenter might be my favorite card of the whole year. The thing is a beast, just hits tanks.
He's low-key nasty, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a great swing.
It's a great swing.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, with Season 4 concluding today, Season 5 will be here. So quick reminder, Set 5 cards will be rotating in eligibility. Set 3 cards will be rotating out of eligibility. But remember, you do have your wild card slot that you can bring in any Set 1, Set 2, or Set 3 card. And then, of course, looking a little bit further on the horizon, Season 6, all bets are off. Everything will be usable. But for now, we have Season 5. Finest is here, and I think we should dive right into it.
Yeah,
shall we?
Let's do it.
Let's get it going.
Let's get into the dev kit. And so we're going to start off stream a little bit differently. You've seen a lot of cards all over social media. We've been seeing your hype, reacting to your hype. So we built a couple of squads to really go through some of these cards, some of your favorites, some of our favorites, and then take it from there. So Carson, any card that sends out to you here?
There's one card. Being a Nats fan, I couldn't believe it when I knew he was going to be in the game, but Adam Dunn, Nats version. I used to go to Nats Park and watch this guy play in person, and he just absolutely crushes tanks. I'm excited. I got a first baseman to start Season 5.
Got a first baseman,
How good
Big
is that?
Donkey.
Awesome. Out of the squad, I think Gary Sheffield is my favorite of them. Attributes are stacked across the board. The guy has electric fast swing. Any ball in the zone is gone.
Couple NL East boys.
NL East boys.
What about you, Ashley?
NL East, as a White Sox fan, got to bring that bias here. And for the first time ever in Diamond Dynasty, Mr. Louis Aparicio has a 99 overall card. Huge on the contact. He can do anything on defense, high 90s on all of those stats, and then maxed out in every single base stealing category.
Yeah, professional hitter.
Small
strike zone. You could talk me into this card.
You're talking me into that. I know the power isn't there, but sometimes you just need somebody in that leadoff spot to get on base.
For sure.
Then you let your Adam Dunns come in and take care of business.
Oh, love it.
And I just appreciate, he's 36 in this card, and he still has 99 speed. I would kill to be that fast when I'm
Honestly, I hope I'm that fast, day by day, day by day. We'll see if we can get there. But Adam Dunn, Gary Sheffield, dishing it up, Louis Aparicio, any other cards? Does chat even want to see any other cards on the screen?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm seeing some George Brett.
Yeah.
I think I'm seeing some George Brett. Should we show them George Brett?
Let's take a look.
People are asking. Let's show it to them.
Ooh. What do you see here, Andrew?
I see a good card. George Brett's swing plays above his attributes typically, so you juice him out anywhere near like this, he's going to be hitting pretty well for you and playing solid defense there at the hot corner.
Max out vision, max out discipline, max out clutch, Carson.
The chat's loving it. I'm loving it. I always think back to that 2019 George Brett, and that card was so special, but this guy is going to give that card a run for his money.
Yeah.
Good to have in the hot corner.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Got both your corners taken care of, Carson.
I know. How good is that?
There you go. And, we have to address the catcher position. Yasmani Speedster Grandal, you see that correctly. Over 20 speed on Yasmani. He is going to be a wreck on the base paths, just taking every base in front of him. You hit that gapper, he's on first base. He's scoring at home. but of course, he is maxed out double barrel both sides of the plate. Yasmani can hit.
Yeah, he can hit. His lower overall cards typically are pretty good, play above their attributes. This one especially is going to make a convincing argument to start at your catcher position.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for switch hitting catchers. Yasmani is like one of the OGs when it comes to that. And with the speed, I don't think it really matters when he's just going to be trotting around the bases.
That's a mic drop moment,
I'm just
Carson.
saying.
That's a good point. I play a lot of ranked co-op, so I love his gold card.
Yeah.
So the fact that we get a little extra boost here with Yasmani Grandal, easy catcher position pick, in my opinion. But of course, that's not all.
Oh, we got more.
We got more.
We got a lot more.
We got a lot more.
Chat's talking about the guy over in left field, so I think we might have to show it to him.
Should we show them? All right, let's
Take
do
a
it.
look.
Mr.
Ooh.
Tim Raines.
Another switch hitter.
Another switch hitter.
Talk to me about him, Andrew.
I mean, the problem is a crowded outfield, right? There's a lot of good cards to throw out there. This Tim Raines is special, hits from both sides of the plate, good attributes across the board. That 99 speed, too, sticking out to me a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He is nasty.
Sneaky second base, too. Kind of giving me some of those Mookie Betts vibes.
Ooh,
the outfielder that can
nice.
play in the infield. Exactly what Andrew said. I like that he has a small strike zone and he has high contact. He's going to be a perfect card to play in the outfield.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. The squad is coming together, but quick thing to call out, and y'all, I see you're noticing it in chat, is these Retro Finest cards are both Legends and Flashback cards, which is a little bit neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that we've been able to do that. Bring some guys that maybe still have a live series card, bring them in for one of those special seasons they had.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
It's very, very special. And, of course, new legend to MLB The Show 23 this year, Mr. Matt Holliday. Carson, some Cardinal love.
I know. My roommate's a huge Cardinal fan. He's been asking, where's this Matt Holliday? Where's this Matt Holliday? Well, he's here. So, 125 contact on both sides. Solid defense. This is a card you can, put in almost anywhere. I think DH is probably a good spot, though. He can really, really hit the ball.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, without a doubt. One of those cards I want to play a lot with in mini seasons as I build out my finest squads and all that, test the new guys. There's a lot of quality 99s in here that I want to test and play with. Might need a couple squads to build just to throw into rank too to mix it up.
Absolutely, I agree. And I see people are wanting even more cards, and we have a whole lot more squads to showcase off today. But we do have some guys on the bench that we want to talk about real quickly. Anyone here, Carson?
Yeah, let's go to Jimmy Rollins. I know everyone's saying, where's J-Roll? Here he is. Switch hitting shortstop. Look at that defense and speed. I mean, 125 vision. It's going to be tough to make a decision on those middle infielders.
Yeah,
Quite a few cards you can pick from.
Tough decision on the middle infielders and tough decision to be your leadoff batter as well. A lot of fast guys that hit from both sides of the plate too. I mean, a lot of good options for people's lineups here.
Absolutely. J-Roll, he's here. Max contact against left, and of course, 125 vision. He's not going to miss a whole lot in the strike zone.
No.
But then, of course, we have Mike Zunino. This one, I'm personally really excited about. Zunino, even just his live series cards have always raked for me. They're usually my go-to when I get into different BR drafts. And I mean, double barrel across the board, Zunino. There's going to be a lot of home runs in the Chicago Bubblegum future.
Oh, nice. Love it. I like how you called out the BR. Zunino has been a BR god for me in the past as well. Yeah. Seeing him here with the 99, I love it.
So nasty.
Yeah, he's going to hit tanks.
He's going to hit tanks. That's what he does. And then, of course, we have Tony Clark. Talk to me, Carson, about him.
Yeah, another switch hitter. There's a bunch of them. They're starting to pile up here on this Friday. This is a great card. You can play him at first. He's going to hit from both sides, and I just think he's a really balanced card. So if you're looking for someone that can kind of hit for contact but still take it over the fence, this is your card.
Yeah, definitely. One of the new legends into the game this year. A great max version of him to go ahead and try out in your squad.
Absolutely. And then last but certainly not least, Billy Williams. A little throwback. Billy Williams had a 99 overall in the Moonshot program last year, and it was one of my favorite cards, of course, White Sox bias aside. And to see him back here in Retro Finest fashion has me super pumped. He's maxed out contact against left, which is huge because he bats left. So to have those reverse splits, in my opinion, is something I'm always looking for.
Yeah, I agree. Go ahead, Andrew.
Oh, no, yeah, awesome. It's one of those guys that I haven't really played too much with in the past, but seeing him in the 99 version here makes me really excited to experiment, tinker around my lineups a lot.
Yeah, 1965. Throwback.
1965.
Wow.
Throwback.
Pretty cool.
A little more than a couple of years ago, but it's a nice
Yeah.
little throwback. But
He's
of
a
course,
legend.
there are more hitters from Retro Finest. We just grabbed a few of our faves, a few of your favorites. There'll be more down the road. Don't you worry. But to discuss some of the starting pitchers, we have a pretty big name in the starting spot right here, Andrew.
Yeah, I'm terrified. J.R. Richards shreds me online. For whatever reason, I just struggle to see him. It's a tough matchup, and 125 hits per nine, 125 K per nine. Throws heat with that four-seam fastball. This is going to be a tough guy to match up against and a good guy to pitch with.
Yeah, we were talking about this card on Wednesday, and should we go to the quirks just so people are aware? Because this is something the community needs to be aware of. Double outlier, one on that slider, one on that fastball. Good luck if you face him. I mean, he throws gas, and he's going to be really, really fun to pitch with.
I'm just going to grab bench right now. I'll go up, do my due diligence in the batter's box, and it's like, all right, back to the bench.
Yeah, we're going to try to work some counts. But
Right,
I don't know if
exactly.
it's going to work.
Yeah, maybe our Louis Aparicio will find a way to get on base against J.R.
yeah,
Richards.
true.
Absolutely. Any other names that you want to call out here real quick?
For me, that 99 overall Jake Peavy. Been waiting for the 99 Peavy all year long. One of my favorite players, Padres growing up. Just watched him dominate through the early 2000s and then his Cy Young year later on in 2007. So excited to have this 99 in the game.
Yeah, this is a cool card. He's a new legend this year, if I remember correctly. And getting him a Retro Finest, I think, was important. So I think all Padres fans will be excited to put him in the lineup.
For sure.
Absolutely. Jake Peavy, he gets the job done. Then we have Chat's favorite pitcher, Mr. Catfish Hunter is back. Max stamina. I'm not taking him out of the starting lineup. And then a big note, 99 break, which is pivotal on those curveballs, especially when you have the speed differential. 94 miles per hour. When you look at it, you might not think, all right, he's going to get you, swinging on the high ones. But when you throw in that speed differential on the changeup, on the curve, even the slider, and you can really pitch mix and match it with the fastball, that makes Hunter one of my personal favorites.
Yeah, he's a quirky pitcher, right?
Yeah.
And I don't think, we'll see how many people end up using him, but I kind of like when there's someone that goes against the grain of what you're used to seeing. He can pitch forever with 125 stamina, and like you said, those pitch differentials, it can cross some people up.
Yeah, definitely. A finesse pitcher kind of guy. If you know how to mix pitches and tunnel well, he can be a problem on the mound.
Definitely.
Absolutely. So here we have our Retro Finest squad. More cards to be discovered and earned that were not shown on this squad.
So many cards.
So many cards.
Yeah.
And we'll get into it a little bit more later. And there were some exceptions on these squads. See if you can identify who are the exceptions, chat. But Andrew, where can you get a majority of these Retro Finest 99s?
So yeah, most of these Retro 99s will come straight from Team Affinity. They are the henchmen in Team Affinity this time around.
Yeah.
All 99. So we got bosses up there at 99. We got some henchmen at 99. Team Affinity is loaded.
Yeah.
For the first time ever in Team Affinity, the henchmen are 99 overall and the bosses are 99 overall. And speaking of some of the bosses, we have a 2023 finest squad for all of you, detailing some of those bosses and a few other surprises. Should we dig into it?
Oh, I'm excited.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Let's do it.
There it is.
That's just amazing. Can we just take a moment just to look at this absolutely phenomenal, spectacular card art? Huge shout out, the biggest of shout outs to the art team working day in and day out, delivering, in my opinion, the best of the best.
Yeah, chat's loving it. I mean, this is some of the best, finest art I've ever seen. Using the animated graphics, which is kind of one of those newer things we've been putting in. It looks awesome. Yeah, shout out to the art team.
Oh, huge. Yeah, I mean, I can just look at these cards all day. Some of my favorite I've seen, in show history, truly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Seeing a lot of love, looking at some Shohei, some Judges, some Jazzes. Where should we even start?
I mean, there's a lot of Brian Reynolds people
There's
that
a lot of Brian Reynolds.
They're begging for
A lot
him.
of talk around Brian Reynolds.
Brian Reynolds. Let's see what we got, Carson.
Yeah, enough's enough.
Well
I'm
played.
with you, chat. Brian Reynolds, he gets his 99 finest, switch hitter out in left field. The Buccos fans have to be excited. I mean, this card is going to be one of the best cards in the game, I think, today.
Definitely. His 95s, his lower overall cards just rake for me personally. The 99, I'm excited to get my hands on it for sure. Ashley, your thoughts?
I love some of my switch hitters. I have an all switch hitting squad build, so it's safe to say Brian Reynolds will be one of the first guys making it onto my squad today.
Awesome.
But of course, seeing the love for Brian Reynolds and Andrew, I see some love for one of your favorite players.
Oh, yeah.
Ha-Sung Kim.
Ha-Sung Him,
Oh.
as he could be called. One of the brightest spots on the Padres this season. I mean, the guy has just improved every year that he's been in Major League Baseball. 5.8 B-WAR this year. One of the tops in that category. Gold Glove finalist. I mean, the man might be the best defensive player in baseball. One of my favorites, one of Padres fans' favorites. You go to a game at Petco Park, they chant his name louder than anybody else's. Super excited to have this 99 finest in the game.
Yeah, totally. I mean, this is a guy that, the Padres picked up, and he instantly became a glue guy, but now he's become like one of their best players, and that team is loaded. So this finest is so well-deserved, and it's cool to see.
I agree.
Awesome.
And I see a lot of hype in the chat with somebody in the shortstop position right now. Mr. Bo Bichette, shout out Lane.
Shout out Lane.
Here he is in all of his glory, maxed out contact on both sides of the plate, shortstop primary, of course, and then the defense. Virtually nothing is going to get by him on the left side of the diamond. Maxed out vision, maxed out clutch. What's not to love about Bo Bichette?
Nothing from what I see.
Yeah, he's a professional hitter and a professional fielder. I'd take both of those any day of the week.
Without a doubt.
There's so many problems for me coming up. Who am I going to start? Who am I going to play?
It's tough.
There's so many good cards.
It is absolutely tough. Seeing all the love for Bo flows. Let's go, everyone.
Yeah.
And I see in chat we wanna see Shohei.
Yeah.
So should we
We can't.
see the
we
show?
gotta give them what they want, right?
Give the people what they
Yeah.
want. Let's see Shohei, Otani, Carson.
Ooh.
Where do we even begin?
I mean, he obviously is a starting pitcher, so he's going to be able to play both sides of the ball, which is amazing. The hits per nine is concerning if you're facing him. The K per nine is also concerning. I think he might even have outlier, allegedly.
Allegedly.
He has outlier on that fastball. Good luck. But I think we also need to look at those hitting stats, right?
Oh, yeah.
This only tells half the
This
story.
only tells half the story. Hitting stats, Andrew. What do we see here?
I see a lot of home runs. That's what I see. Double-barreled 125 powers, 125 Brian there on the clutch. Speedster, as you expect out of a Shohei card. The whole package is here in this finest.
It is here. Chat is loving him. My golly, I see all of you. Not too bad. But, of course, shout out Phoenix in the chat. Judge. Should we move on from the show and check out Mr. Aaron Judge, your New York Yankee representative here.
Oh, boy.
Double barrel returns for Mr. Aaron Judge.
Yeah, I think we have to have the conversation, Ashley. Is he your right fielder starting today? I mean, just an incredible card. Power, like you said, great fielding. I love the arm. I know you like throwing the people out at home.
Gotta
You
have
don't
it.
run on Ashley, so I think this is a card that most people are going to want in their lineup.
Oh, for sure. It gives me vibes from that 62 home run milestone card from last year.
Yeah.
That was incredible at the plate, and I expect to give up a lot of home runs to this card in the next coming days.
Even in Judge's 106th season this year, he had 37 homers.
He's insane.
That's roughly a homer every 3 games.
It's unreal.
Aaron Judge, maxed out power on both sides of the plate, justifiably so. And, of course, joining Reynolds and Judge in the outfield, cover athlete, Mr. Jazz Chisholm. You like Jazz, everyone?
Love Jazz.
Yeah, big fan.
Yeah. His Charisma Series card earlier in the year was awesome.
Ooh, loved it.
This card
Spicy.
kind of gives me those feels. I love that he can play so many different positions. Sign me up. I'm in on Jazz.
Yeah, very versatile. Can play infield, outfield. Great swing on the card too. I'm liking what I'm seeing.
Love it. Mr. Jazz compliments the outfield out there. And then, of course, one of my favorite finest cards that we are going to release today is Mr. Isaac Paredes, a little bit of an unsung hero on the Tampa Bay Rays, not getting as much attention and love that maybe he deserves. Don't worry, we got you here, Paredes. Maxed out power on the right side, over 100 all across the board in terms of the offensive numbers. He can play some defense, and honestly, 46 speed, he'll make his way around the bases if there's a gapper somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to be hitting gappers for sure with that power as well. Very cool card. I like the unsung hero aspect of it. Player that maybe some baseball fans haven't heard of or seen, but very well represented here with his 99.
Yeah, he had a great season, and it's just cool to see him get a finest card that, unsung hero, but it's definitely well-deserved. And I like his swing in the game. I've been playing with him a little bit internally, and, he can hit the ball.
He can hit the ball, and he can also play every single infield position, corner to corner. Isaac Paredes is your guy. And then, of course, William Contreras rounding out the squad on the catching side of the plate. And that will play, I think, Carson.
This is a catcher. This is probably one of the best catchers. I mean, almost 125 in all the hitting categories, 125 clutch. The fielding's incredible. This is a card that I really want to get in my lineup as soon as I can.
Oh, for sure. That'll play at the backstop. A lot of hard choices. Seeing this theme everywhere,
Absolutely.
every position. Grandal or Contreras. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's going to be tough.
It's going to be really tough.
Yeah, William Contreras, incredible. Seen some people wishing for his brother, Wilson. And all I have to say is more finest will be coming throughout Season 5.
Oh, yes.
So just...
Maybe we'll see Big Bro.
Maybe we'll see Big Bro.
Yeah. We'll have to monitor that, chat.
We'll have to monitor that. Yeah, we see you. Yeah. And then, of course, on the bench, I got to jump the gun a little bit.
Do it.
Go
Call it out.
to Mr. Luis Robert Jr. Similar to Ha-Sung Kim on the Padres, Robert Jr. was a huge shining star on the White Sox. He was hitting homers. He was robbing homers, maxed out power, both sides of the plate. And, of course, he just hits against lefties, maxed out contact against lefties. He can field the ball. He can snag some bases. He's a Gold Glove finalist and a Silver Slugger finalist, Luis Robert Jr.
Yeah, I loved his WBC card this year. This card will probably find its way back into my lineup. He just hits. Like, it's as simple as that. And especially with these attributes, he's going to hit far.
Yeah, I was going to say, being a White Sox fan, it was probably so fun watching him play all year. And then, to get a finest card, it's perfect.
Absolutely. I was looking forward to his card. And, of course, I know Luis Robert Jr. is my personal favorite, but I'm seeing in chat there's somebody else on this bench that they really want to see.
Oh, yeah. And he's in Chicago, too,
And
if
he's
I
also
recall.
in Chicago.
Maybe we should go over there.
Going on over to the north side of town, we have Mr. Cody B.
One of the best swings in the game, very well represented with some great hitting attributes, excellent speed, defense, 5 tools to the max. Love this card.
Yeah, it's awesome seeing Cody Bellinger come back and start doing his thing again.
Yeah.
I know he's had some injuries, but he came back for Chicago and had such a great season, and you can see it here. I mean, just absolutely loaded in the attributes.
Absolutely. First year with the Cubs, absolutely dominated on the north side, but joining him on the same team, first year teammate as well, Dansby Swanson, Andrew.
Oh, Dansby Swanson, solid year for the Cubs in his first season. Great card here. Sneakily one of the better cards in Diamond Dynasty throughout the year. He's got a very good swing, maybe a little underrated. Fantastic card, in my opinion.
Yeah,
here.
such a great player. When he was on the Braves, he just ruined my life as a Nats fan. So it's kind of nice seeing him not in the NL East, but obviously he's continuing to do his thing.
Does his thing. So we have Ellie, we have Dansby, we have Luis Robert Jr., Cody Bellinger, and there's one name I said that we haven't checked out his card, and I see chat is patiently waiting to see him. Ellie De La Cycle gets a 2023 finest.
Yeah, he's a bad man.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
Look at these attributes. 99 speed, 93 fielding. He can hit. I mean, he's going to crush righties. 125, 125.
125.
Yeah.
Gosh, get him in your lineups now.
Yeah, he's fearsome. Like, when I see an Ellie come up to the plate and ranked, I get a little nervous. It's awesome seeing this, too. One of the more hype prospects that we've seen come up this last season, like, just not even Reds fans, but baseball fans across the board were really excited for Ellie, and he hit the ground running, an electric start to his career.
He's kind of, like, changed the way we look at the Reds, too, right?
Yeah,
like,
a little bit.
he's got that, like, vibe, like a franchise changer. So the finest is definitely well-deserved.
Absolutely. Don't be nervous, Matt Mervis. Ellie De La Cruz is here, and of course, switch hitter Ellie De La Cruz.
Yeah,
Add him to the theme team.
It's awesome.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then, of course, moving on to the pitchers, we have a great representative group right here. And Andrew, I think there's one guy in particular you might want to see first.
Oh, yeah, you know it. I'm calling out that 99 finest, Blake Snell. An incredible season pitching for the Padres this year. So great to watch. I mean, the man has some of the nastiest stuff I've seen out of a starting pitcher. 2.25 ERA this season, over 230 strikeouts. Very impressive. Potential Sizilla. we're looking at.
Ooh,
We'll see.
Sizilla, I like it.
Yeah, he's a baller. I remember we got to go to a couple of these games being in San Diego, and like when he was on the bump, you knew something special was going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
So this is a great card. 125 hits in Ks per 9. Sheesh.
Sheesh. Gonna be grabbing a lot of bench facing Blake Snell, especially with the maxed out Brian.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Shout out, Brian.
Shout out Brian. And then in addition to Blake Snell, we have a rookie that just flat out balled this year. Kodai Senga with this ghost forkball. You see it in his pitch repertoire. One of my favorite things about Kodai is that speed differential that we saw in Catfish Hunter earlier. Throws gas with that 98 four-seamer, but you throw in that 81 sliver, 83 forkball, good night. I'm not touching it, at least I'm not.
Yeah, like I think if I could make a road to the show guy, these are the 5 pitches I would make with him.
Yeah.
He's got everything you can ask for. What a great season. I mean, just an absolute stud in New York.
Yeah, kind of like what Ashley was saying. I mean, his pitch mix with that H per 9 right there, it's going to be struggle to hit him for sure.
Absolutely. The cutter is filthy. Have to agree with you, Mike. Just Senga, he sits you down.
Yeah.
And then joining him on the starting rotation here, shout out tips, Jesus Luzardo. Gotta have your lefties in the starting rotation, Andrew.
Oh, yeah, I love the lefties in the starting rotation. Him and Snell together I like it. Excited to try him out. Great pitcher here. Solid pitch mix. Guy I'm excited to put on the bump.
He throws the ball a little harder than he used to, too, like back in Oakland.
Mm-hmm.
Touching 98. He's got that sinker with a little bit of speed. I mean, this card's going to play pretty good for you.
Jesus Luzardo, and then joining him as well, opposite Senga, but Steele has had an incredible rookie season, arguably in the race against Sizilla as well. Justin Steele just showing out from the north side of Chicago. Him, Dansby, Cody. The Cubs had a great year with a lot of stellar players.
Yeah, for sure. His control is going to be really good with that walk per 9. You're going to be painting with Justin Steele.
Yeah. Oh, man. Hard decisions.
More
more.
Absolutely. And then George Kirby, shout out Seattle Mariners, shout out Control Room Colin. Yeah, nice. George Kirby on the Seattle side. He's got the four-seamer, he's got the sinker, and of course that nasty, devastating splitter. And once again, maxed out walks per 9. He's going to be dotting those corners. It's going to be really hard to be patient against Kirby at the plate.
Yeah, for sure. I'm liking that pitch mix a lot from what I see. A lot of pitches that kind of play off of each other. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, he had a great year with Seattle. It probably won't be his last finest card.
Ooh. Future Cy Young. There we go. And then, of course, with the starting rotation, we have a few selections from the bullpen, starting off with a retro finest, Tom Hankey.
Mr. Tom Hankey. Kind of a fearsome card to go up against a little bit, in my opinion. I mean, the stats that back it up, a four-seam fastball that's going to go right past you. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Yeah,
this is a good card. I wonder, chat, is there any other cards you want us to take a look at here?
Yeah.
I mean, it's loaded. We have Hankey. We got Duran. Anything
Bautista, maybe?
Ooh, I'm seeing a lot of Felixes.
Yeah, let's take a look
chat.
at Felix.
Let's see it. Untouchable Felix Bautista. At least if
goodness.
you're me at the plate, I cannot touch any version of Bautista, and especially this one. Max hits per 9, max Ks per 9, max clutch, the 99 four-seam fastball. And Carson, do you think he has it?
He has to, right?
He has to.
Yeah, there it is.
Dang.
I mean, he was a huge part of what Baltimore was able to do this year.
Yeah.
Winning the AL East. I mean, having a guy like this that shortens the games, he's just a stud, and he's going to need to be in everyone's lineup.
Yeah, for
Without
sure.
a doubt.
In real life, he's a dominating presence on the mound. In this game, he's a dominating presence on the mound. He's a big guy, and he throws gas.
I think chat's a little worried. They're like, oh, no, not like this.
Want to see quirks again? Outlier 1 is present on Bautista's fastball, and then, of course, night player and home body.
There you go.
There we go. Ooh, I'm seeing some more names in the chat. Maybe Tyler Rogers.
Ooh.
Let's take a look at him. We were talking about him earlier.
We were talking about him earlier. Tyler Rogers, Submariner. Carson.
I love the submarine guys. They're so quirky. I know the speed isn't going to blow you away, but just where that arm comes out, it's going to be tough to pick up his stuff. 122 hit per 9, and he's got some really good pitcher clutch. I'm in.
Yeah, definitely. He will be a mainstay in my bullpen personally. Just the deception with that lower release point. He doesn't have to blow it past you, but he's going to deceive you. Lots of swing and misses. lots of takes on maybe some balls right down the middle because you just don't know.
You just don't know. Tyler Rogers, very nasty with that side arm angle. And now we're seeing some Emmanuel Clases in the chat. Right next to him in the bullpen, Emmanuel Clase, Andrew.
Oh, yeah. A stud in real life, stud in this game. The guy just throws so hard. Big fan of the cutter slider action. Speaks for itself. Carson.
Yeah. I can't tell you how many times I've like geared up for his cutter to be like so ahead on the slider, and this card's gonna give me some trouble. But another great year for Class A, and you can see it in this card.
And you can see it in his quirks.
There you go.
Outlier 1 on that cutter. It's just good nights. Not gonna really hit a whole lot of that, of course. Anyone else on the bench? On the bullpen, excuse me.
Devin Williams is kind of
I'm seeing some Devin Williams requests.
There we go.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Devin Williams, screwball primary pitch with the four-seamer and the cutter, maxed out hit per 9, max out Ks per 9, max out clutch. I'm sensing a little bit of a pattern with a lot of these bullpen arms, Carson.
Yeah, just some studs on the backside of your bullpen. They're going to come in and they're going to give hitters some serious trouble. That screwball is like one of the hardest pitches to hit in the game for me. I can't figure it out.
It's disgusting. Yeah, his 97 is so dominant for me out of the pen that this 99 is just going to take it to that next level.
Yeah, for sure.
Level. Absolutely. There is the bullpen. Williams there. Bullpen, starting rotation, bench, a little bit of a squad build as well. Went through retro, went through 2023. Of course, not all of the names that are dropping today and in the future were here. But Andrew and Carson, there's something here.
Yeah, I don't know who put this here.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even know what's in there.
Are we like even allowed to like go in here?
I don't know if we are, but I think we should anyway.
I think we should.
Yeah,
anyway.
you can't put something like this in front of us and we don't
like,
take a look at it.
Not go into it. So chat, be
I
prepared.
hope you guys are ready.
In 3,
2,
2,
1.
Hit it.
There's a lot to take in
There's
here.
a lot to take in here. I don't even know where to start. Trey Bay Turner,
Yeah.
I see in the chat.
DZ
Ronald,
Golfs.
yeah.
He wants him, so let's show it to him.
Let's show it to him. Trey Bay Turner in the shortstop position. Carson, what do we see here from your former national?
So many mixed emotions. He's such a great player. I miss him every day, but this card is awesome. His cards always play so well, and you can see that he's going to be a contender for that shortstop position.
Oh, yeah. My new leadoff hitter, my new starting shortstop. His WBC card in set 1 was a mainstay in my lineup. I think all the way back to 2021 All-Star. His 97 card was one of my favorites ever.
Yeah, definitely.
This 99 is might be the first card I go for, honestly. I love Trey cards.
Yeah. I say like every card is going to be the first card in my squad. I think this one is honestly going to take the cake. Just like you, Andrew, his World Baseball Classic card has been in my wild card spot ever since Season 3 came around. And I'm very excited to swap out the WBC with his 2023 finest.
Yeah, and I love that he can still play center field from when he debuted with the Nats.
That's so
cool.
cool.
Cool little Easter egg there.
Absolutely. And I was seeing earlier some big dumpers. Should we show a big dumper?
Oh, let's
I think
see
we
it.
have to.
Cal Raleigh.
There
Talk
he
to me,
is.
Carson. What do we see here?
I mean, another great switch hitting catcher. First thing that jumps to me is that 99 fielding. I throw a lot of pitches in the dirt, try to get people to swing at him, so he's going to be able to block those for me. And then he also has that power versus righties. It's a great card.
Oh, yeah. A fantastic player on the Mariners, like backstop. Once again, a switch hitting catcher, too. I mean, that catcher position is deep in Season 5.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So we showed Turner. We showed Cal. We're kind of,
I
going around a big elephant in the room right here.
Yeah.
I think it's time.
Is it time?
It's time.
I think it's
Yeah.
time. In right field, dropping today. You might have seen him earlier, and here he is, Mr. 4070 milestone Ronald Acuna Jr.
Yeah, let's appreciate this card art for a second. I mean,
Yes.
this is the coolest card art I've seen of any milestone card. What a great season. Andrew, look at these attributes.
It's amazing. The set 3 card is one of my favorites of this entire year. I didn't have too much play with Ronald cards leading up to that one, but this one is going to replace that. A mainstay forever. And that card art, I mean, one of the coolest moments in baseball history, period, that happened this season and just encapsulated so well here in this card.
My favorite thing here is the image of just him holding that bass, just electric seeing it live, and the fact that it's going to live on forever in this milestone card, it's just absolutely glorious, and I cannot wait to unlock this Ronald Acuna Jr.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to be so fun to play with. And I know a lot of people are asking, maybe we can just let him know. It's going to be in the XP reward path.
Yeah.
Ronald?
You can just play and earn him, and it's going to be awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Play anywhere you enjoy playing in Diamond Dynasty. Rack up those XP. Ronald Acuna
Yes.
Jr. will make it into your lineup,
We got you
hopefully
covered.
in no time. We got you all. The chat's loving it. Look at all these
Just
dope
say it.
ones.
I know they were all wondering, so I'm just going to let you guys know.
Let's go. But our good friend Aussie Alz saw this the other day on social media, and I see it. The people are ready, and we'll get it big in just a moment, but there's something in that top left corner, Andrew.
I see a big core designation on this card here. Not a set 5, but core.
Not a set 5, but a core, Carson. Well, Aussie Core Albies
Nice.
Let's see him.
is right here.
Wow.
Very
First
cool.
99 ever for Ozzy, right?
First
First
99 in
ever.
show history.
And we were like, it's so important that we had to make it core.
Had to make it core.
And you can see the attributes are good. 91 fielding. I love that. I love seeing that diamond shield. You know,
yeah.
it just like it matters.
It does.
It does.
And then great contact. I love when someone has like good contact and then maybe weaker power on one side and then it's reversed on the other way. So he's going to hit for power against righties, maybe a little more for contact against lefties. But I really like the card, Andrew.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, first 99 in the show. Played with a lot of his lower overall cards. For me, they rake. Seeing it in 99 form is very exciting.
Very exciting. And maybe, just like Ronald, should we let the people know where to find this Aussie Albies?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Aussie Albies will be your new core collection boss. He'll be a tier above core Seager. And you know we like our puns here.
Yes, of
No, you do not have to collect all Bs of core cards, but you will have to collect most of them. And we know there have been a lot of core cards in various modes, Battle Royale especially. And we'll get to it a little bit later, but Rewind packs will be returning in both Battle Royale and Ranked. So look out for that to kind of help boost your collections when these cards stop dropping and new Royales and Ranks start refreshing. So those are here for you. So hold tight. You'll be able to get more core cards that way because, let's be real, we want all of you to rock this Aussie Albies.
For sure. Yeah, I think it was about time to get another core collection in there, and Ozzy was like the perfect fit for it.
Oh, definitely.
Absolutely. But that's not all. Ronald, Ozzy, let's make our way to the left side of the field. Two other cards that aren't quite 2023 or retro finest, Carson.
Yeah, they look like they're not with everything else like you mentioned. I know that ONeal Cruz looks familiar. Maybe we can take a look at his attributes.
Let's take into ONeal Cruz.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Talk to me,
Double-barreled
Andrew.
power again. One of the best swings. God, there's such a good theme here of great cards that's dropped. I'm so excited. 125 power there, 99 speed, another potential leadoff threat. The card rakes flat out. Carson, what do you think?
Yeah, Season 5's bringing the heat. I remember playing with this card last year, and he would hit absolute bombs. I love that he can play short and third because it's going to help make some decisions easier.
Oh, yeah.
But this is a really cool card. It's good to see him in this game.
Very, very exciting card. ONeal Cruz. But Andrew, where should we find ONeal Cruz?
Ooh, so ONeal Cruz, if y'all remember from the Kaiju Takeover packs, we threw in a little extra 99 overall goodies in regular show packs. ONeal Cruz will be dropping from your regular standard show packs starting today.
Starting today, look out for ONeal Cruz. With every single show pack you open, there is a chance to find Mr. Cruz. And then speaking of show packs, Reggie Jackson, World Series MVP. I love how the MVP card collection has expanded into including World Series MVP, Championship Series, amongst others. Reggie Jackson will be your new Season 5 chase boss. Carson, wow.
Yeah. First off, I just want to apologize that we're 3 days late for Mr. October. But he is here now. He's going to rake for you 125 against righties. And that swing seems to always punch above its pay grade, too.
Oh, without a doubt. That 97 from the Great Egg Hunt this year earlier, raked 99. Sign me up.
Egg E. Jackson. Very familiar.
Oh, nice. See what you
Very
did there.
familiar. I see. Reggie Jackson, ONeal Cruz, Ronald Acuna Jr., Aussie Alz, Trey Turner, Cal Raleigh. But there's some other names on this diamond that the people are waiting to see. I was seeing some Trouts earlier. Should we look into Michael Nelson Trout?
Let's do
Let's
it.
take a peek.
Max
boy.
power against righties. Absolutely rakes Trout. 99 speed. If he doesn't hit a homer for whatever reason, he finds a way to get on base. Odds are he's going to swipe second and maybe swipe third if you're feeling adventurous.
Yeah, definitely. Super cool to see this 99 Trout and Team Affinity also along that path.
He's in that AL West choice pack, right?
Right in that choice pack.
Absolutely.
A card that swing just punches above whatever attributes you throw on it. Trout is a threat no matter where he is.
Absolutely. I love his milestone chase box guy. Unfortunately, I haven't had the luck to add him to my team.
Yeah.
So honestly, to have this Mike Trout, I'm just excited to get Trout back on my squad. In-season eligible Trout, and we're going fishing in the Team Affinity reward program.
Totally.
And of course, with Trout, we have Freddie Freeman at first base, Carson.
Yeah, his WBC card was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so happy to have another Freddie in the game. He just is a professional hitter, 125 clutch. I mean, yeah, he's going to have to play first. Or maybe I move him to third because of Dunn. It's going to be a tough decision.
Decisions are going to have to be made
Yeah.
here, but Freddie Freeman at first. So we've seen the Retro Finest squad. We've seen the 2023 Finest. There are more top secret names all throughout. Content today, content in the future. But of course, where do we find a majority of these cards and where should we start? Maybe we make our way back to our 2023 Finest squad. And a lot of these names can be found
in Team
Affinity.
Yeah, tons of bosses are here for Team Affinity. You're going to see, like we said, 99 henchmen, 99
henchmen.
bosses. Let's go through one of these reward paths just to show everyone. But it's mostly what you've seen throughout the year.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Captains will be returning in the Team Affinity programs, and as we saw in our squads, Retro Finest, 99 henchmen are in each and every single one of the Team Affinity programs, and then, of course, the boss packs, and you will be able to earn everyone here in Team Affinity.
Super exciting. I think there are some changes made in Team Affinity, too, to maybe make the progress and the grind a little bit faster, a little bit easier.
We like faster, we like easier. We recognize that a lot of these names you all want as quickly as possible, so we sped up the Team Affinity progress. Instead of 3 conquest maps, or play 2 conquest maps to earn progress in all of the programs. Similarly for Showdown, 3 Showdowns down to 2. And then missions have been reduced a little bit, but there's a big mission here that I'm sure will have a lot of fans excited. We've been adding more single-player online missions, get a little bit of variety, truly play where you like to play to earn these cards, and it's going to stay here in Team Affinity. Whether it's solo-ranked, battle royale, events, play innings, every 10 innings you play, you will receive a voucher pack, redeem that voucher in the exchanges folder, and you will earn Team Affinity progress.
Yeah, I play ranked seasons probably the most, so selfishly, I'm very excited to just start racking up some of those vouchers.
Without
definitely.
a doubt. So Team Affinity is here, 60.99s between the henchmen and the bosses. But Andrew, there's something else that we've incorporated into Team Affinity that is going to stay here, even with the 99 bosses and henchmen.
Definitely. Team Affinity collection is back.
It is back. Let's navigate it here, and it is looking quite fun. We've seen these names. Pete Alonso collect 20 TA guys, 40 for Mr. Emmanuel Clase. Reynolds is at the 60 spot, and then Gleyber Torres. Haven't seen him yet. Wow, maxed out contact versus left, maxed out power versus left. Gleyber Torres can play most of the infield, second base, third base, and shortstop. Andrew, what's not to love about this card?
Nothing, personally. Yeah. Seen a lot of love online for where's the Gleyber Finest? He's right here, one of the staples on that Yankees team. Super cool. And have him kind of a low threshold, too, in that TA collection, Get him pretty quick.
Lots of power out of second base.
A lot
which
of
is
power.
nice.
A lot of decisions to be made. And then, of course, that Cody Bellinger, who we saw earlier, collect all of the available Season 5 Team Affinity cards. And Cody Bellinger will be added to your squad.
Super excited.
It's perfect. Yeah, these TA collections have been great because you can grind for the 99s and then earn more 99s.
We
It's
love
perfect.
to see
More
it.
than 60 99s in TA with the
Wow.
collection
Love it.
included.
That's
Pretty
absolutely incredible. We are roughly 15 minutes away from pushing the button. Andrew, do you need to prepare?
awesome. I believe it's time.
I believe it's
Gotta go get
time.
ready for the people. I'll go push the button. You all enjoy season 5. We got it cooking good for you. Thanks,
Gotta
guys.
take it.
Oh, I gotta
take the
take it.
button. We
Important.
can't forget that.
Yo, thank you so much, Andrew.
It's kind of crazy we just have the button, roaming around the studio.
Yeah,
What if we were to lose it?
that's a good point. Have you ever lost the button?
Not yet.
Okay.
but That's why Andrew's in charge of that stuff.
That's a very good point.
They
We are
would
getting
never
ready.
give me that kind of responsibility.
That would be tough. Got an air
Okay,
tag. Okay, so we
gotcha.
always know the location of the button. That is quite important. So Team Affinity, all the changes, quicker progression, a ton of 99s packed in the programs. Shifting gears on here, let's dive into a new ranked refresh today, and
Let's
we
do it.
will view it. So with here, 2023 Finest has been the name of the game, and yes, you can find 2023 Finest all throughout Team Affinity, but they've also have taken over all of ranked. Find names like Peralta, Andrew Vaughn, shout out Birdie, and then Wildcard, Luis Castillo, Ian Happ, all the Chicago love right there. Championship Series, Alexis Diaz, Nolan Schwanwell, who did really well opening up for the Angels this year, Carson.
I know, it was really impressive.
Without a doubt, maxed out contact versus right, lefty swing, a lot of different variety that no one brings to your squad. But of course, ranked, we're looking at those World Series awards. And I'm sure you can probably guess a couple of them. And we have Josh Lowe, Blake Snell, Dansby Swanson. We saw Swanson and Snell earlier, but Josh Lowe, Carson.
Yeah, there's quite a few Rays that are starting to pile up here for Finest. Such a great team this year. This is a great card. He can play he can't play everywhere, but he has all the attributes covered: speed, fielding, hitting. A great card in rank seasons.
Love to see it. And then, as mentioned earlier, making our way to the program, Rewind packs are back in both Ranked and Battle Royale. New Battle Royale coming this upcoming Tuesday, so be on the lookout for that. But Ranked with our pennant packs all throughout the season, all throughout the year, all the sets will be included in these Rewind packs. Choose 2 with each ranked refresh. So from pennant race to wild card, division series, if there's a bat skin you would like to snag, championship series, all throughout the beginning of the year.
But
And then, of course,
there's something I'm noticing.
Yeah.
Are these Rewind packs sellable?
Oh,
It looks
think-
like they are.
I think you're right.
So if you play the ranked program,
Yes.
you can get Rewind
You
packs
can get Rewind packs,
and you can sell them.
and you can sell them.
Wow, that's new.
That is new. Yep, Rewind packs are sellable. They include everyone from set 1 until the present. And then, of course, our new rewards are still in the program. But, of course, you will be able to see them in future Rewind packs. So, Team Affinity, ranked. Let's go back to our squad here. There are a couple names that I saw that might be featured in the event, Carson.
Yeah, I remember we saw this Tyler Rogers earlier, the submarine pitcher. He's going to be your 5-win reward. And as you keep working your way down, there is another card we haven't talked about yet.
Jose Ramirez, friend of the studio, J-Ram, 120 contact right, 115 power left. He has diamond hitting, diamond defense, and of course third base primary. But you know what I really like is little nuanced positions, left field. Jose Ramirez. Talk about a crowded outfield, but J-Ram, he can fit in there.
Yeah, he can play anywhere. This card is one of my favorite cards in MLB The Show history. Just J-Ram with that small strike zone and that power, he's going to find a way on the lineup.
Absolutely. And I know Halloween was a few days ago, but if you have a 12-win per entry, something might be a little spooky, a little ghosty, a little forkball-ish, but we'll leave that up for you all to put together with the content drop releasing rather quickly here. Ranked events, Team Affinity, there's still one more thing we haven't yet discussed, Carson.
What's that?
Or maybe even 2 things. We went through Team Affinity collection, but we haven't quite seen... let's
Set
start.
5 collection.
The Set 5 collection. Bringing it back on the screen here. More cards to be seen. Tanner Scott, if you collect 50 of the Set 5 cards. J.R. Richard at 75. And then the biggest news here, at just 100 cards, you will receive your first Set 5 collection choice pack with Bo Bichette, William Contreras, and Shohei Otani.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough decision. All 3 cards can fill a need like right away. It's just what's important.
It's going to be tough. 100 cards, previously down from 135. Moving up the ladder, though, Isaac Paredes at 120, and then your second choice pack at 140, down from 200 the previous season, Carson.
Yeah, we're trying to make these more attainable, right? So dropping it down 60 players is going to help you get these rewards as fast as you can.
For sure. And then Tim Raines at 105. We saw him at the top of the hour at 160 set 5 cards. We are keeping it. The chase pack will be here.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens there.
We'll see what happens. Aggie Jackson, anyone? And then last but not least, 170 of these set 5 cards. You'll be able to earn your third and final choice back. 170 down from 260 in the previous season. We want you to have these cards as quickly as possible. Look for the content drops today, future content drops, and hopefully you can get to these choice packs as quickly as possible.
Yeah, definitely.
But of course, with the Set 5 Collect, we introduced a new layer to the core collection. We see it on the chat. Let's bring it up on the screen. Aussie Alz at 250 core cards right after Corey Seager.
Yeah, like I said earlier, it was time to add someone to the core collection. Ozzy fit the bill. So 250 core cards, and he's yours. Easy.
There's Aussie core Albies. You don't have to collect all these core cards, but you have to collect a good chunk of them. And then last but certainly not least, as Andrew is pushing the button, we will go through the XP reward path here because there's a big name at the end of it, Carson.
Yeah, let's go through it.
So moving along here, we have some packs, some icons, some sounds. Our 97 overall pack with names like Volpe and Torque and Brooks Raley. Talk about another lefty in the pen.
I mean, these finest cards they're everywhere.
They're everywhere. Play where you wish to play, and odds are you will find a finest card throughout Diamond Dynasty. You will be able to earn all of these cards throughout the XP reward path, and of course, Patrick Bailey, Ryan McMahon to round out this pack. But moving on here, as we make our way through the reward path, more of the 97 overall packs here, and then here at 155,000 XP, your first boss pack, Carson.
Yeah, and there's some great names in this boss pack. We got Vlad, Randy, Cal, Ellie De La Cruz, and Jesus Luzardo.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if everyone wants to see that Vlad card. I don't think we've shown it yet.
I don't think we have yet.
Chat, you think we should show the Vlad card?
Do you want to see Vlad? I see some Vlads.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, Vladdy is here. Carson. Wow.
Yeah, he's a hitter.
He's a hitter.
I love the 112, 125. Like I said, he's got the 119 power. I mean, this card is going to hit for you. He's probably going to be my DH.
That's a good point.
Respectfully.
Respectfully. There's so many cards, it's honestly really hard to choose. Vladdy right up there. But last but certainly not least, in this boss pack, we have Randy, 125 power against lefties, 112 contact, and Andrew pushed the button.
Yeah, we just got word that Andrew pushed the button, so this content is live
in-game.
This Randy card, go get him. I mean, he's loaded. I love the card art. I mean, he's a bad man.
Right. I love that background picture. It's just his pose this year. It was just amazing. We saw it in the World Baseball Classic. We saw it in the postseason. Randy is here in your boss pack. And then as you make your way further down the XP reward path, as we mentioned previously, at 435,000, once again will be your milestone 4070 Ronald Acuna Jr.
Yeah, a one-of-one card art.
Mm-hmm.
One-of-one card in general, honestly. So go out there. All you have to do is play the game, and you're going to earn this 4070.
Absolutely. Play the game. Earn Ronald. Once again, 2023 Finest. Retro Finest is here with Season 5. There are some names that we went through, some names you'll find today. I would just say this. I would bet my harp that we will see more Finest cards throughout Season 5.
Yeah, I think that's a safe bet as well. I know Tuesday we have Battle Royale stuff coming out.
Yep. Tuesday, Battle Royale. Look for more rewind packs to help you with that core collection. So as Aussie Alz is here, you're already locking up your core cards. More will be able to be earned from Battle Royale. Looking ahead once more, next Friday, we'll see the World Series program. Once again, huge congratulations to the Texas Rangers and a big shout out to the Arizona Diamondbacks. Two incredibly fun teams to watch throughout the postseason. And then, of course, the final roster update, Carson, will also be next Friday.
Yep.
Based upon the 2023 postseason.
Yeah, all those postseason performances. I've been talking to Rory and Lane. Maybe a couple diamonds. We'll have to wait and see.
Maybe a couple. We will see. And then looking ahead for a few more weeks, more 2023 finest, more retro finest cards. So look for that here. But as of now, Team Affinity, XP Reward Path, ranked event. There's everything.
It's all live right now, too.
It is all live right here, right now. Y'all go ahead and enjoy it. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Happy holidays. We will see you next time. And then, of course, the biggest shout out and thank you to everyone on the live team, the design team, art team, LSQA for smoke checking and playing through everything. And then a huge shout out, of course, to Cut and San Diego Studio as a whole. Thank you all so very much for watching. You all are looking mighty fine. Enjoy the content. We'll see you next time. Peace.
Enjoy Drops for All.
Drops for all. There we go.
Are we still going? Oh.
Drops.
Press the button, press the button, press the button.